Hello guys and welcome to QuipoIn. So in the last video we learned about the HTML canvas. We saw how to create different shapes in HTML canvas. We saw how to create gradients in canvas. We saw a canvas methods, basic drawing operations, and we also saw how to work with image in HTML canvas. So in this video we are going to learn about some of the transformation in canvas. So hit that like button, subscribe to QuipoIn, and let's get started. What does this transformation in canvas means? So transformation is simply the operations in the HTML canvas through which we change the attribute of our graphics. So there are many attributes of the transformation, but in this video we are going to learn about few of the common that are translate, rotate, and scale. Like how to translate your graphics, how to rotate your graphic, and how to scale your graphic. I'm going to show you how to do that and what does this translate, rotate, and scale does. Let's code it together and we'll see. So open your IDE. We are using VS Code for it, and I have already written the statement here that transformation in canvas, the first one will be translation, the second one will be rotation, and the third one will be scale. And I have structured my HTML, and I have already set up my canvas. If you are jumping directly into the video, I hope you already know how to set up the canvas and what does these mean. I have previously told in the previous two videos. So if you are new here and you don't know what does this mean, you can just go and check it out in the previous video. And yeah, so let's start. So first of all, I'll just open my live environment here and let's start. So the first one is translation in canvas. So what does translations mean? So translation is a type of transformation in canvas through which we change the origin of our graphic. For example, if I have a graphic of rectangle at say XY, but now I want move that graphic to a new point, a new origin called X dash Y dash. So for that we use translation. Now how to use this translation? So it is quite simple to use. We use dot translate and then the XY value. Let's code it and see. So first of all, I'm going to create a rectangle. So if you guys have saw the previous video of the HTML canvas, you may know how to draw a rectangle in canvas. If you haven't, then you can go check it out. Yeah, so I'll just write here ctx dot fill rect, and let's say I'm giving my x11 y let's say 50 and 150 comma 100. So here we have a rectangle with x and y of 11 and 50, and there is a red rectangle. So now what I want to do is I want to change the origin of this triangle to a coordinate. Let's say now the origin is 11 comma 50. I want to change it to say 50 comma 50. So how I'll do that? What I'm going to do is I'll just write ctx dot translate. I'll just write this ctx dot translate and the new origin, let's say 50 comma 50. Okay, and I'll write, let's say just take this and Control C, Control V. So you can see here another rectangle has appeared with the same rectangle with a different origin. You can see here, if I just change it to more of like say 200, so you can say how the origin changes. Again, I'm going to change 200. So you can see how the origin has changed of this rectangle. Yeah, so this is what translate does. This is the work of translate. Just, and if we remove this, so you can see like how the origin will change, like if 100, and then if you want to say 150, or you want 100, or let's say 150. So what does this translate do is basically change the origin, the center point, the origin of the rectangle. And this is how we use the translation of HTML canvas. It is a type of transformation. We just write dot translate and then to the new origin that we want to mention. So I hope you understood about the translation, and translation is done. I'm going to write done here. Now let's go to another transformation method, that is rotation. What does this rotation means? What does this rotation do? Rotation does nothing but it basically as the name suggests, it rotates the rectangle. So how we do that? So as here you can see the example, we use dot rotate and then the angle to rotate our canvas, like ctx dot rotate, and then rotate at, let's say, 0.75. so you can see my rectangle getting rotated. I'll just shift it more. Okay, so again, like you can see here, I want to shift the origin, so what I'm going to use is ctx dot translate. I'll just translate it. ctx dot translate canvas dot width by 2 comma canvas dot height by 2. Yeah, it's sent that. Now we can see the rotation. I am rotating my rectangle, and how I'm rotating it, simply if I write ctx dot rotate and then the angle, so it will rotate to this angle or whatever angle we want it. So this is how we use rotate to rotate our graphics. So I hope you guys are clear about the rotate, how to rotate your graphics, and we are done with now rotation. Now we come to the next part. So what does this scale do? This scale does nothing but it basically changes the shape or changes the look, or it scales the rectangle through horizontal and vertical attributes. I'll just show you and you will know what I mean. So for scaling we use something called dot scale, and I'll just put ctx in front of it, and how we want to scale our rectangle is what we input here, the width and the height, and you can see the shape of the rectangle has changed. We have scaled a rectangle to a different width and the height. So that is what the scale does. Okay, I hope you guys are clear. So if I want to show it more clearly to you, I'll just cut it and I'll just paste it here, and I'll just Control C and show you how it changes. So you can see initially the rectangle was like this. I used the scale property of translation and how it changed the rectangle. You can see here. So this is why the scale is used to the rectangle. We simply write dot scale and then the values to which we want to scale it, and the rectangle or the graphics will be done scaled. So we have done the scale too. So this is what transformation in canvas mean. You can literally change the shape, you can rotate, you can change the origin of the graphics. You don't have to hard code it every time. If something goes wrong, you can just use these simple one line functions to transform your graphics. So this is the purpose of transformation. I hope you guys understood it well, and we have covered the transformation part here. And yeah, so in the next video we are going to learn about the animation in graphics and how we can animate our graphics. So that is going to be very interesting. So subscribe to QuipoIn to be tuned with us, and you can just, if you have any confusion, any doubt, you can just write in the discuss forum. You can type here your doubts, and we will be answering all your doubts, all your questions, whatever you are having. If you want to practice the exercises, we have uploaded tons of exercises here. You can just go and practice the exercises. We have uploaded number of exercises in every modules. And yeah, okay, so that was for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you practice the transformation in Canvas, and in next video we are going to cover the animation in Canvas. So yeah, thank you guys.